Okay, we're back with episode 4. Just hold X and it takes all. Oh wait, that's only all in. You gotta go to all to take all. But if you go to certain ones, it just takes that certain one. That sounds kind of sick and nasty. I can't go through this door. Well, hold on. I need to train very hard. I think, you know, the guy that attacked me, what he was holding. I think that's the thing you want to train with. I think I heard on YouTube that if you train with that enough, it helps you to level up with strength easier. So that's a tip, another tip for you. I actually have a tip for you on shooting the bow and arrow. Like, I had to show you when I get to a bow and arrow and train.
Halt! Who are you and where are you going?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith. I'm going to see my liege, Sir Radzig Kobyla of Dvoyets.
Of course you are, lad, and I'm the Pope. What do you want from his lordship, and what makes you think he'll see you?
I may not look the part, but I know about honor and duty. And mine is to tell Sir Radzig what happened to the sword he commissioned.
All right then, go ahead. It'll be your skin if Sir Radzig isn't pleased.
I'm after training. This is the way to get to the training area. You go right here, but you go through there. Okay. And then inside these gate areas. Through here, I know where to go. It's like, I think it's either here or here. It's like around the gates. If you want to, well, maybe, I don't know. You can fast forward it, but this video might be like mostly about fighting and training. Well, it'll be mostly about training, but I'll have like an action scene, so if you want to be there for that. This video actually end up to not be only about training, so stay in the video.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
Okay, I'm back. That's so dumb. Oh, I think I actually have to do the Tip for you, train with your armor off because you probably won't use your armor up and break your armor, and that's a tip for you. Just watch this. I guess I will be doing a little bit of a mission. Okay, I'm back. Okay, I'm back. This is where you want to be at. You don't know. And, that's where you came from. You just go around here and then come back. Just in case if you don't know how to do this mission.
Could that be the smith's son, Hal?
On my soul, it is him. What are you doing here, lad? We thought you were done for.
Bandits attacked me in Skalitz.
And why, for God's sake, did you go back there? Who else but cutthroats and bandits did you expect to find?
I needed to bury my parents.
Oh, I see. Your father fought like a lion. I'm sorry.
He saved my life.
And
Was
not
he a
just
liar?
yours. He was a good man, and you did right to bury him.
Sorry if
Didn't
that
even
wasn't
manage that.
funny.
I failed to save him or put him to rest.
And just what could you have done at Skalitz? If you tried to fight, the both of you will be dead. He gave his life for yours, Hal. So you'd better make good use of it.
You're right. And just what are you doing here?
I must speak with Sir Radzig. Is he here?
He's in the palace with Sir Hanush of Rattay. They're feasting in the Knight's Hall. What do you want with him?
My father made him a sword. He asked me to deliver it to Sir Radzig.
I don't see any sword.
No. Bandits attacked me and stole it. I need to tell his lordship what happened. And then I'm going to find the sword.
Of course you are, Hal. Good luck.
Thanks. I could do with a bite to eat.
The reason why I did that joke is because certain people think it's funny and then certain people don't think it's funny.
I could do with a bite to eat.
I know some of you would be hard to imagine that some people have that sense of humor, but they do. Some of them don't. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna go over here. The reason...
Your
hold on.
Graces, I have to tell you in all seriousness that this land of ours... deep. Don't you agree?
I might not have put it as eloquently as you, Hanush, but I've been driven out of my own castle, so I'm hardly going to disagree.
Indeed. But Pilchstein is yours for as long as you need it. There's room enough for your men and you here at Rattay, and I'm sure my ward won't have any objection to me lending you his castle.
I'd be honored. Pechstein is at your disposal as long as you wish, Your Grace.
Just as well you have another castle at the other end of town, eh? At any rate, I'm beholden to you, Sir Hans, and to you, Sir Hanush.
I don't like to speak ill of your people, Sir Radzig, but, well, there's no love lost between the townsfolk and the refugees. There's been talk of criminality.
No, they'll have to get used to it until the situation's resolved.
But when will it be resolved? And what on God's earth is this war even about? I won't lie, sir. I don't understand it.
You aren't alone, Father. I believe Sigismund's original intention was to persuade Wenceslas to accept the imperial crown and to leave the rule of Bohemia to him.
Who could blame him? I know Wenceslas is a friend of yours, Radzig, but even you have to admit he brought it upon himself.
I can't deny the king neglected affairs of state for other pursuits. There is a need for order in the land, but I don't think the lords who sided with Sigismund realized just what Hungarian order looks like.
Hungarian order.
What concerns me, sir, is how a good Christian could resort to such brutality.
To give him his due, I don't think he expected the lords of this country to stand behind the king. But thanks to him, we're tearing ourselves apart, and now he has to get things under control.
But why in God's name does he have to use those barbarians?
Money is the root of all evil, young sir. Wars are costly, and this one has dragged on for a year. Sigismund ran out of coin for knights, so he recruited those whore sons that settled in Hungary. The less he pays, the more they make up for it with plunder.
That's why he attacked us. He was after our silver.
What are you doing? You've no business here. Clear off.
Wait, it's Henry. Henry, who disappeared after I clearly ordered him to remain at Townburg.
I'm sorry, sir, but I had to bury my parents.
Had to? Do you think you were the only man who lost someone there? But the others listened to their lord.
And it wasn't just your own life you nearly threw away. So Robard and his men risked theirs to save you.
I'm sorry, but I had to.
Oh, there you go. When you have to, Radzig.
Your father was a remarkable man, and your mother, she was remarkable too. They deserved a Christian burial. Did you manage that at least?
No. I was attacked by thieves. I wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for that girl.
Girl?
The miller's daughter, Teresa.
The miller's daughter saved you from the footpads? Well, there's a tale to tell your children.
I owe her my life. She distracted them and then brought me to Rattay. But without Sir Robard, we'd both be dead.
Oh, that's what I call a good woman. Hang on to that one, lad.
Still, it's a great shame your parents are buried in unconsecrated ground. That means purgatory for them.
Be quiet, friar. I didn't invite you here to eat me out of house and home and deliver a sermon while you were doing it.
If you're so concerned, Father, maybe you should save the innocent souls of these fine Christians yourself. Go to Skalitz and consecrate their graves. I assure you, if you're killed by bandits, your soul will soar straight to heaven, as long as someone buries you in consecrated ground first.
If there's anything left to bury, that plump carcass of yours would be quite a feast for the wolves and the crows. And one skeleton looks much like another, so how would we know which were your ordained bones or those of Sigismund's Tartars?
Be that as it may, why have you come here?
I must get your sword back.
Sword? My sword hangs here at my side.
No, the sword my father forged for you. One of those thieves stole it from me.
They almost killed him and he already wants to go back.
Takes after his father, I suppose. Lad, I've lost a castle, a village, silver mines, and a good half of my subjects. Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
I understand. I'd feel the same way. But prudence is the better part of valor, and a dead man keeps no promises.
Aye. The woman had to save his fat from the fire, and now he wants revenge. What kind of fool are you, boy?
He's no fool. Henry, you have courage, but you need training, arms, a horse. Or do you mean to beat this thief at dice?
No, sir. Please, take me into your service and give me the chance to learn these things.
The gall of him. Fled from the enemy, disobeyed your orders, duped Sir Divish, lost your sword, put Sir Robard in danger with his actions, and now he wants a promotion.
Sir Capon's right.
What you say is certainly true, except for fleeing the enemy. You would have run as well, believe me. Henry's earned some punishment, but how do you punish someone who's already lost everything, Courage and blind obedience are good qualities for a soldier, but a wise man also appreciates loyalty, perseverance, and determination. Besides, that was a fine sword that his father made. If he thinks he can get it back, I won't turn it down.
My lord, he's a peasant. You can't make a squire of a peasant.
Why not? Someone made a priest of a pig.
He isn't a peasant, Father, he's a blacksmith, and recent events have left me in need of his skills. So, you'd like to enter my service?
Sir, Yes, I would. You won't regret it.
Oh, I probably will. I'm doing this for your father, lad. Don't disappoint me.
Oh, fortune has finally smiled on you today, lad. Make the most of it.
Now that I think about it, Sir Hanush, the boy needs training and experience, and you need spear carriers.
That's true. The bailiff is always complaining about your people making trouble in the camp. Maybe one of their own among the guard might help.
It might. In any event, it will prove valuable experience.
But let's be clear, you're the one paying him. Captain Bernard, see to his training, and then send him to the bailiff.
Yes, sir.
And don't spare him.
You can rely on it, sir.
Don't forget, Henry. Don't disappoint me.
I won't, my lord.
What? What the hell are you doing?
Shut up. Okay, what I was gonna say earlier, the reason why I'm trying to make a little bit of jokes is because they can make your video better. That's a tip for you if you're making videos. Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Hey, look out.
I actually need to, don't worry, I can just kind of fast travel there. We can fast travel. If you're a newbie and you didn't know that, you can fast travel. Just push X in the area you want to fast travel to. I don't want to be too sleepy where I look like a drunk guy walking around. Ooh. Okay. That's how everyone should flirt. Every guy should flirt. Like, they just should just like walk up and go like, just right in front of their faces, and see how they react to it. Actually, maybe you might not want to do that because you might get slapped. Unless if there's certain signs you see that they like you. Okay, I'm gonna skip here. Okay, I'm back. Really? It has to be raining. Come on. Oh, that's bad. Bad food. If you know any way to make your food, like, go healthy for you again, if you know what I mean, like where it's not poisonous to you, or it makes you sick. Well, not poisonous, but it would make you sick because it's like nasty. It goes bad. If you know how to make it where it doesn't go bad, can you please text, I forgot what it's called, but you probably know what I mean, like texting that thing down below the video. Oh, comment. Can you comment it on my video about how to do it? in the rain. Okay, I'm gonna skip this real quick.
Radcliffe's esteemed guest. Not the same as holding a hammer, is it, blacksmith?
It's Sir Radcliffe's orders.
I know. I'm actually here to drench the archery range. My hand's grown heavy lately. You don't mind, do you, Bernard?
Not at all, my lord.
Good day to you, blacksmith boy. Try not to hurt yourself.
Where did we finish? Yeah, leading the opponent where you want him. There's one more way to evade a strike. Simply step aside, attack, and I'll show you. now. That wasn't too bad. Maybe we'll make a soldier of you after all. But don't get cocky. You have to train hard and persistently. You might have talent, but talent alone won't do.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
Don't leave yet. Sir
Okay,
Radzik
I'm
also
back.
wanted me to teach you archery. Come with me.
Here's where you want to actually put your armor on. Oh wait, sorry. I'll just skip this right quick. Okay, I'm back. Wait on. Okay, good. Actually, yeah, I have level up. Okay. Think this would be doing better. And oh, oopsie, sorry. I want you to see what perks I'm leveling up. 'Cause that's a pretty good perk. If I correctly write what that perk is, it's where you can bash people. Like when you step right where they are, you can beat them up. Like you can take them and slam them to your knee and stuff like that. If you're a newbie. I mean, like, if you're a newbie and you didn't know that, that's why I said that. Oh, I'm gonna skip this right quick. Okay, I'm back. You go to the... I'm just showing you where to go. If you don't know where to go. You go to this bridge and come over here. And along this little thing here, you wanna go inside here. 'Cause sometimes I forget where to go. And okay. I don't know totally if this works, but as I keep track of where the bow, like the arrow goes, and where to aim at,
Let's see then.
Seems like
Take this
even
bow,
point there.
go and stand in position over there, and we can start. And another thing, put on this arm guard. Without it, you could flay your forearm with a bowstring, so be sure to wear it.
Thank you, Captain.
Save the thanks, and get in position. Now
I might
concentrate.
look ugly.
Bow ain't exactly the weapon of choice of a knight, but it can come in very handy.
There we
You've
go.
got two bandits coming at you from a distance. Shoot one in the eye, drop your bow, and draw your sword on the other. Emperor Charles, God rest him, encouraged his subjects to learn archery. He even organized contests in Prague. You wouldn't have gotten far there. You're holding the thing like a piece of firewood. But enough talk. There's the target. Try and hit it. Draw the bow, aim, and release. Try to get a feel for the rhythm. Inhale on the draw. Hold your breath for a moment, and then release the string. No jerky movements. Just let the string slide out of your fingers, as if you were about to draw it back more. It's all one movement. The arrow aiming at the target is flying now. Shoot away. What you have there is a training bow. The arrow drops quickly. Once you've trained a bit, you can get yourself a better one, and then those arrows will fly so fast you won't see them. Don't forget the arm guard. Once you've mastered the bow a bit, you won't need it anymore.
Okay, you aim here or there. Ah, no.
Wouldn't you rather try shooting with a barn door?
It's kinda wobbly, so.
That flew nicely. Practice for a while. No nonsense.
Some of you probably already know how to do this and where to aim at. But I'm just gonna show you. I mean, I showed you anyways. If you seen where the arrow was.
Well, that was awful. I didn't imagine a village yokel like you would have much skill, but you failed to meet even my low expectations.
I don't know why you're wasting your time, Sir Bernard. Nothing will come of him anyway, and at the first sign of trouble he'll run away like any other cowardly peasant. After all, he's done it before.
What did you say?
Calm down, boy. Keep in mind who you're talking to.
A braggart who was born with a silver spoon in his mouth.
Now, you've really done it. You'll go to the stocks for that.
Calm yourself, Sir Bernard. If the blacksmith boy feels he can prove himself, then let him try. Do you think you can beat me? Well?
Any time.
Very well. If you defeat me, I'll give you my bow. If you lose, you'll have to pay up. Do you even have any coin?
I don't have enough.
Then you'll owe me or work it off. Let's get to it.
Ah. Kinda hard to keep the bow steady. And I
Well, I didn't expect that. Wasn't your day, sir?
I told you I have a heavy hand, ever since I fell off that horse during the last hunt.
Oh,
What's he
really?
grinning about for? I think you owe me a little payback. How about a sword fight at the arena?
If you like.
So, Hans, is this necessary? Your Highness has already had words about you fighting with your subjects. He explicitly told me.
I know what he told you. You can just tell him I didn't listen to you. So what's it going to be, blacksmith?
If we must.
Excellent. Then let's go. Well, you got the better of me this time, blacksmith. I must be having an off day.
Are you alright, sir?
Don't worry your mangy head about me, peasant. We'll see each other again soon enough. You can keep my bow. Its best years are behind it anyway.
Yes! Yeah, buddy. Wow. I got nervous. I don't know why. It's just a game. But my heart beating a little bit faster than it's supposed to be. Okay, I'm gonna skip this.
You better hope his lordship hasn't taken it badly.
Oh wait, never mind, I'm not gonna skip this.
He shouldn't have challenged me.
Careful. You might be under Sir Radzig's protection, but you'd be wise to stay on good terms with the other noblemen too. Now go to the rat house. The bailiff's waiting for you there.
Alright, Captain.
I'm gonna skip this right quick. Actually, I ran out of time and the video ended. Okay, bye.